Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Crochet Tejido. In this small video blog, I'm going to talk about this new design that I'm creating, and I will give you the materials that I'm going to use just in case you want to make this and you want to be ready for when the tutorial come out. I'm making some granny square, 8 of them. And the material I'm using for the center squares are these red heart super saver stripe, and the color of this one is preppy stripe. So what I did, I grabbed one of this ball and I did the entire ball of 3 round granny square, and for this design I grabbed these colors, these, you see, the green ones and this last bright color, and then the other ones I have here in this little pouch for another project. Look at the beautiful bright oranges and pinks. So the other colors that I'm using is these ones from Loops and Thread, impeccable. I'm using soft taupe, I'm using aqua, and I'm using true gray. The true gray gonna be the main color. If you look at the squares, I got it. Just a sec, I did that. Okay, these ones, you see, the last round gonna be the main color. So let me find the one I'm working on. So I just mix them in there. So that will be the main color, and this is gonna be crochet and net. So if you don't know how to knit, you can look at my tutorials. I have tons of tutorials in my channel, and very easy to follow for beginner. Just search how to knit for beginner with Ruby Crochet Tejido, and you will have all my lessons in there from 1, I think, to 5 or 6. Right from casting on, knowing anything about knitting until you are ready to knit your project. The same for crochet. If you know how to knit and you want to learn how to crochet, the same, you look for my lessons and how to crochet for beginners. And you always want to look at a tutorial on my channel and YouTube. You put my name at the end, Ruby Crochet Tejido or Ruby Stedman, and there you will find any tutorial. For example, this sweater that I have on, this is a knitted sweater. I made it 6 years ago. It's incredible how time go by. If you are new on my channel and you don't see this tutorial, you can look for a how to knit a sweater with a perfect granny square or with the perfect square, and this tutorial will come out. So for this, it's super easy to do. This is the color of the yarn. You don't have to change color or anything. The only thing that I did it with pearl, but if you want to do with net, you can do that, all net. You cast on all your stitches for the width and the length. I'm gonna mention that on this tutorial because I was talking about this sweater, and that's why I decided to do this vlog. You cast on all the stitches a number, and every second row you do a decrease, and you decrease until you only have 3 stitches left. You close those 3 stitches and then you do another one. 2 square, exactly the same. You can make this as big as you want or as small as you like. And then you sew the shoulder, and I think this was 6 years ago. I think I did the sleeve and then I sewed them on and then I closed here. But in the tutorial, I made the sleeves too long. They were all the way here. So what I did with scissors, I cut the beginning of the sleeve and I started pulling the yarn, and then I did this length here, and I decreased quite a few stitches, did two together until I have just a few stitches here to do the cuff because it was too wide, too loose. Each time I was wearing this and I'm in the kitchen, I used to be pulling this and it was driving me crazy. I said, either I cut the sleeve or I don't put the sweater anymore. So I decided, I love this sweater, nice and warm. I love the color, and I have more of this type of yarn in here. You can see them there. I want to make probably one with all net stitch, knit in the right side and knit in the wrong side. This was purl on the wrong side, and then purl on the right side. It will take it longer because knitting is easier. So I decided to do it purl. I don't know why. So you can find this if you look for this sweater, and I have many tutorials, knit and crochet, very easy projects. And some people say you talk too much in the tutorials, but I like to explain things very well, because sometimes you get a very expert that want to do your design, or a very beginner that want to do your design, or a young girl or an older girl. So I try to make it easy for everybody, for everyone, to make my designs. So that's why I talk a little bit too much, and my videos are a little bit too long. But I like to explain. Sometimes I repeat myself a couple of times, but I want to make sure that when you finish the design, it's perfect. It's done perfect. I don't want you to be missing anything. Like at the beginning of my tutorial, I have one tutorial I want to redo. Is a Brook Lace cardigan that I did. The top part, I get a lot of questions. That's a video that have over millions of views, but it's I get a lot of questions in how to turn. I may do that one, redo that one again to explain a little bit more. But the other tutorials are very easy to follow. I try to do my best, you know, when I teach something. So I wanted to mention that. So this, I don't want to tell you what it is. You have to wait until you see the picture or the small short that I usually do with my designs. The only thing that I'm saying that is you need 8 of these. And I forgot to mention, you're gonna need your netting needle. They are my circular shagu with a short cord. This one is 6.5 millimeter. So I just letting you know that. In the description box below, I always leave the link of all the tools that I use in my tutorials, except for the yarn, because the yarn I bought them at Michael. Oh my goodness. The prices of yarn skyrocket here in Canada. I don't know if where you live the yarn has gone like more than double the price. I'm glad that many years ago when I started doing my craft, I used to go to Michael, and sometimes they have big sales, and I used to buy a couple of cards, you know, those big cards of Michael's full of yarn, bags and bags of yarn, and that's why I have so much yarn everywhere. And sometimes the black and white, or some of the color, the cream and stuff, they go, you know, a little low supplies, and then I go and buy a couple more like that. But yarns that used to be $3.99, they are now $7.99. This ones. It's amazing. And I have there, all these are wool. I think I use maybe 2 balls of those. So I might do a sweater one of these days with wool for myself. I have some beautiful colors that I dye there. So it's time to use them. I have them sitting there, you know. So I want to do this project, and I maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing one a little bit like this one, but with all net, with different granny square, because remember, you don't can do this type of granny square with 2 needles. So it will be a little bit different, probably like this square, but smaller ones. So let's see, you know, me and my projects. And something that I wanted to mention is, if you want to become a channel member, you can buy a membership. You'll get a few perks. You'll get firsthand my tutorials before anybody else, and you'll get some videos of design that I will never publish in my channel. I will say that publish in my channel. So I will never upload on my channel for everybody to see those designs, because there are some design that I like to keep for myself. So you can get that, you can get emoji, you can get batches, you can, you know, one-on-one chit chat with me, and private live video, all that stuff, by becoming a member of the channel. I think you have to pay a membership every month for that on YouTube. So that's one of the perks that you will be getting if you become a member of my channel, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido, and that will help me a lot. So I'll continue working on this. This is, I have one more to go, and this is number 7. I have number 8, and then I will start recording the tutorial. So if you become a member, you will get this tutorial, not this blog, but the tutorial first than anybody else. So by the time I come to the channel for everyone, you already done your project. So that's one of the perks. So I'll continue working on this, and almost done this square. This is number 7, and I will do number 8, and then I start recording in the tutorial. And remember, you can make these for kids or adults. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna tell you until you can see the short. Or some pictures. Sometimes I upload pictures of my project in TikTok, or my Facebook page, or on my Instagram. Remember, they all have my Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. So you can go there and take a sneak peek as well. I don't know where my small scissors are. Well, I have one in my bedroom and other one here, so I have to use my sewing scissors. So this is done. One more to go. So I'm gonna cut this small video blog here. Remember to give it a thumbs up and leave an emoji on my tutorials. I have a lot of subscribers, but I'm getting very little view, because sometimes I get message of my subscribers a long time I don't see any of your videos, and I keep uploading my videos every week. What happened is, with the algorithm of YouTube, they don't show my videos, you know, they don't show up in your phone sometime, and then people miss the tutorials. That's because you need to give a thumbs up or an emoji. Just by doing that, you help me and help yourself, because sometimes you'll miss some tutorial if YouTube don't put it in front of other millions and millions of videos. Remember, when I started this, YouTube don't have that many knitter. My goodness, and now it's a fever of crochet and knit of craft that is incredible. Each time I open my Facebook or my Instagram, is millions of videos of knit and crochet. It's incredible how many people are doing this now. I think those years that people were off work and off school, they started going to YouTube to entertain themselves and learning how to knit, how to crochet, and decided to open their own channel, because it's incredible how many channels we have now in YouTube about knit and crochet. It's amazing. When I first started my channel in 2013, there were just a few people teaching how to knit and crochet. I remember recognizing, you know, when I go to YouTube and I scroll down, I recognize the channels, because they were so little, and now there are so many, by the millions. It's incredible. So if you want to help my channel, if you don't want to become a member, that's okay. Just by giving a thumbs up or an emoji or a hello, that will help me a lot, and that don't cost nothing. You just have to scroll with the mouse and just hit that thumbs up. So you'll see the full tutorial very soon, and I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.